Being autistic and having other disabilities can be hard for me. It isn't seen as a good thing in society to be disabled and have extra support needs. Most assume you are doing fine because you don't stim or have self-stimulating behaviors that help you to cope with the world. I am autistic with moderate to high support needs. I will go into detail about why it is important to accept disabled people in society. Introduction to me. I grew up being different because I had an IEP as a child and no one understood disability at the time. I felt the need to be alone and didn't want to be around other kids because they didn't understand me and didn't want to be my friend because of my disabilities. I found that being disabled had its ups and downs. I am autistic, deaf and have developmental delays. I am now seeking friendship with those who are like me and have similar struggles. I wish to become a stronger advocate for those with disabilities and help to fight for their rights. Explaining autism to non-autistic people. Being autistic isn't easy and sometimes it has its perks. Sometimes, it's hard to go through a day not knowing when your sensory system will betray you and cause you to go into a meltdown or shutdown. It's hard not knowing when somebody will say the dreaded line, "You don't look autistic." What is autism supposed to look like? A kid stimming most of the time? A child screaming because they can't communicate that their sensory system is in overload or that they are sick? It's hard being autistic in a world that wasn't built for us. If non-autistic people can be patient with us and try to understand that we need help with things and need kindness to get through the day, then us autistic folk wouldn't be so angry with them. Terms that autistic individuals use. Stimming, self-soothing or self-stimulating behaviors that helps us to learn and cope with the world. X. Rocking, hand flapping, clapping, twirling hair, etc. Sensory overload, overdrive of all the senses and inability to process information coming in. Sensory understimulation, the senses not being stimulated enough. Neurotypicals, non-autistic people who do not experience the same things as autistic people do. Neurodivergents, people who have differently wired brains that differ from non-autistic people or others who do not have ADHD or other neurodivergent traits. Spectrum of autism, people who autistic have various support needs and are not high functioning or low functioning. Terms Part 2. Functioning labels, high versus low functioning. Do not use these. These dismiss the fact that autistic people have support needs that vary each day. Support needs, high, moderate, low. This helps to understand the needs that autistic people have and to address them properly. Meltdown, shutdown, high sensory overload to external pressure from social situations, pain, or anything that causes severe distress. A shutdown is internal while a meltdown is external. Executive functioning, this is doing day-to-day activities and not being able to do tasks. Being able to complete tasks take energy and autistic people may not be able to complete even the simplest of tasks because of a meltdown they had previously or they are feeling completely exhausted. Identity first language. This is what autistic people refer to when they say autistic person. Person with autism defects. This entails the autistic person that are carrying autism with them or that autism is something that follows them. Identity first vs person first language. Identity first. Identity first language is usually preferred by autistic people because it places the identity of the person first. Meaning autistic person shows that autism is part of that individual's identity and cannot be taken away from them. Most neurotypical parents are against identity first language because they don't want their child to be defined by their autism. Person first. Person first puts the person before their autism. This means that autism is seen as something that is just there or is just some kind of impairment that people can grow. Most if not all autistic people dislike this phrase. Most parents say this phrase because they don't see their child's autism as part of their identity. How to be an ally to autistic people. Listen to actual autistic people, not parents, siblings or professionals who study autism. Actually autistic people. They know the autistic experience best. Do your research on autism. Ask around and see what others say. Donate to autistic organizations. Those by autistic people for autistic people. No autism speaks type crap. Treat autistic and other disabled people the way you want to be treated. Too many disabled people get treated less than even in the year of 2021. Lastly, join us in online groups and such so you as an NT can learn about autism the right way.